Hi, welcome to the Pink Moon Tarot. I'm Nikki, the Pink Moon Tarotist, and I'm here to give a general reading for the month of November for the Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus sign of Leo. Now, as I say, these are general readings, so they won't resonate with everyone, so please do feel free to, sorry, my cat scratching, to pick up anything that does and leave the rest behind. And if you know your moon, your rising or your Venus, then you can always check out those. They will all be linked in the description box below, as will all the ways you can contact me if you would like a private reading. But I just want to say a quick apology for sending these videos out a little bit late this time round. I've had the flu, so I was a bit wiped out, but I'm back now and here to do your readings. Please do remember, while I'm getting the cards ready, to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Your support is very much appreciated. I truly appreciate every single one of you, and it does help me to grow as a content creator and get my messages seen by those that may need to see it. So without further ado, let's take a look at Leo for November. Let's see what your overall energy is, Leo. Thank you. Okay, nice energy. Your overall energy is one of celebration. We have the Six of Wands here. So your sort of like overarching energy for this month is to celebrate, is to step into the spotlight, own your power, to be happy in your skin. What a beautiful energy to have. So we'll see how this plays in with the rest of the reading. But yeah, nice. Six of Wands. Celebrate. Celebrate. Okay. Leos, November 2021. What do they need to know? Okay. We've got another six. Okay. Interesting. I pick jumpers and flippers. For those of you that haven't joined me before, you won't know this, but it just means that I don't choose the cards choose for me. Spirit chooses on your behalf. Interesting, Leos. Interesting. Okay. Right. So, as I say, remember your overall energy is that one of celebration, the one of stepping into the spotlight, of being happy with who you are. And I think that's going to be quite pertinent, shall we say, with some of the energy that's going on around you at the moment. Because there's a little bit of a mixed, not a real mixed bag, but there is some stuff that that some of you may need to let go of. And you know, we always have stuff that we need to let go of, so that's not a surprise to see that at all. We're starting off with the Six of Swords. So this shows me that you may have been in a state of flux, a state of uncertainty, a state of, you know, it's that troubled waters. It's something that has been like just niggling and making you feel a little bit on edge, making you feel like you're in the middle of a storm for some of you, okay? The Six of Swords is here to say, help is on its way. You know, it is coming in in a timely fashion to help you, to take you away from that troubled waters and into calmer waters. And it's not always actually into calmer waters. Sometimes it's just moving you from one area to another. But I think you are heading for something that there is something that needs to be revealed. There is something that needs to be reconciled. And that will give you your calmer waters, you know. At the moment, we have the High Priestess in the reverse. There is a refusal on your behalf to see what it is, okay? Your defenses are up. We have the Nine of Wands next to that High Priestess in the reverse. This shows me that, you know, the High Priestess, she is about getting those downloads, understanding the messages from Source, from your spirit guides, your guardian angels, you know, getting those downloads and processing them and, you know, just having that sense of knowing, that sense of understanding, that sense of this is what I need to do. But when she's in the reverse, it's like you're literally spilling it out. You're not accepting this stuff that you're learning. You're not accepting the truths that are dropping in, the synchronicities. You're not recognizing them. You're not recognizing the signs, you know, like Source, your spirit guides, your guardian angels, they're out there saying, Leo, look at this, look at this. Like I'm showing you feathers, I'm showing you numbers in sequences. Why are you not responding? You know, and you're just kind of over here going, no, I don't get it. I don't see it. I don't get it. And I'm just over here guarding myself, putting up my barriers, making sure that I'm safe, making sure that my family's safe, making sure that everything is okay, because you know what, this is a bit of a difficult situation. So I'm not listening to anything that's coming from the other. Yeah, so there is a refusal here from some of you to actually recognize the synchronicities and the signs that are being shown to you, and recognize the downloads that you're getting, maybe dismissing them as thoughts that you don't need, that aren't helpful, that aren't going to do any good. Yeah. I don't know why you're refusing it, my lovely Leos, but you are. But here's the thing. It's going to keep coming. We have the Ace of Swords. Your spirits are trying to contact you. They are trying to get a message into you. This is that whoosh into the crown chakra. Swords are air energy. They carry messages. They carry the knowledge. They carry the wisdom through the air and deliver it to you. And when it's coupled with the fire energy, it's good. It's good stuff, okay? In the center of the reading here, we have the Knight of Wands. And knights are all about movement, and they're about, you know, getting things in motion, getting things going. The Knight of Wands, she's the Knight of joy, the bringer of joy, creative energy, creative inspiration. She wants you to move forwards. I'm saying she because it's a girl on the card, by the way. It's got nothing to do with male and female. But the Knight of Swords wants you, they want you to feel that joy, to release that energy, to embrace the moving forwards with that sense of joy. And it's being coupled with this inspiration and this knowledge and this wisdom and this air energy of moving it forwards. So there's a lot of kind of the universe is there going, Leo, listen to me. Listen to me. I'm trying to tell you something. And it's good. It's good. So pay attention. Okay. So it's interesting that you have that Six of Swords there, which is the help arriving in a timely fashion. And I think that's something that you're going to need to recognize. You're going to need to recognize that help. We have the Four of Pentacles next to that Knight of Wands, and underneath that's Nine of Wands. So again, it's that, you know, you putting that barrier up with that Nine of Wands, you know, thinking that it's inner strength, thinking that it's about protection and keeping you safe. The same as with your money, you know, holding it to you, keeping it safe, working on putting things away for the future, and planning, and, you know, making sure that things are secure. There's a lot of, I get this sense of you having that burden of needing to create security, needing to create a safety net around you and probably your family. And it's very interesting because it's kind of counterintuitive to what's going on around you with this, you know, this like embrace the joy, embrace the fiery energy, get creative, feel inspired. But you can't get any of that if you're back here going, nope, nope, keep the world out, keep source out, keep spirit out, you know, just like keep everything out. I'm in my little bubble here and I'm making things safe and secure. Which is funny because it's not really a Leo trait to do that. And you're feeling the burden of it. You're feeling the stress of it. We have the Ten of Wands here. And the Ten of Wands is that card of carrying a heavy burden. Something that you have felt like you've needed to take on. Something that is possibly splitting your focus. Something that has just made you kind of go, oh, this is so much. This is so much work. This is so much stress. I'm carrying the weight of the world on my shoulders. You don't need to. You don't need to, Leo. Tens are a completion. It is time to put those burdens down. Okay? It's time to release those things that are not necessary to you right now and focus on what you need and what you want, and focus on how you're going to achieve that. You know, celebrate your wins. Remember this overall energy card of celebration. Celebrate you, celebrate your wins, celebrate the things that light you up, that give you joy, that make you happy, and focus on those. Because we have the Tower here. And the Tower is a sudden and unexpected change. And I really get the sense, my lovely Leos, from these cards here, that you are not wanting. You are guarding against something changing. You are trying to hold on to something. You are trying to keep control of something. And the Tower shows up and says, yeah, that ain't going to happen. That's just not going to happen. It's a sudden and unexpected change. And when it is coupled with the Ten of Wands, it shows me this needs to be let go of. And if it's not, you may get forced to. And then we finally have the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is walking away from what no longer serves you. So that Tower moment may feel uncomfortable. It may be scary. It may be something that you really don't want to happen. You know, you're just like, oh God, no, I can't take another change. I can't take this being taken away from me, you know, and looking at it in a very negative way. But you will get to leave behind something that isn't serving you. We have the Eight of Cups here. You can see she's set fire to her intentions there of what she doesn't want anymore. And she's walking off into the sunrise, walking towards that moment in the spotlight. Okay. So whatever it is, my lovely Leos, that is going on with you, that is making you feel fearful, making you feel guarded, making you feel like you need to keep it all together. And, you know, and you're kind of blocking everything else out. It's time to let it go, and it's time to embrace your fire. It's time to embrace your life. It's time to embrace your true, beautiful selves, you know? Let that inspiration come in. Recognize the signs, recognize the synchronicities, and see what happens. That's all I'm going to say on that. Just see what happens. Okay, I'm going to take some oracle cards for you now, my lovely Leos. So, Leo, what do they need to know? Okay, they need to know that I just threw half the deck on the floor. Hold on a moment. Okay, let's try that again, shall we, Leos? Now I've got my hair on them. Okay. Leos, thank you. Your cards are seriously jumping, Leos. Where did that go? There it is. Yeah, and we have the Fire Prince, which is so you, Leo. Optimism and aggression. Okay? Now, excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. So the Fire Prince, you know, you are a fire sign. This is here reminding you to light that fire within you, to get, you know, to be optimistic, to be aggressive in a good way. The aggression that's here is that go-getting spirit. You know, I mean, look at these two cards. They reflect one another so much. The joy, the pure pleasure that he has dancing in the fire there. The pure pleasure that she has banging the drums with the fire there. This is about you turning your frown upside down, okay? About you getting that optimism back, being hopeful, being positive, celebrating the little things that have gone well, celebrating, you know, like do a gratitude journal, do something to recognize all that has gone well in your life and watch how much more of it tumbles in. Look forwards, but not in a like, oh my gosh, I've got so much to do. I need to put this away for the future. I need to do this. I need to do that. You know, not in a scary way, but look forwards in a positive and optimistic way. Like, yeah, you know, I'm running into success right now. I'm charging headlong into getting all my dreams. You know, live in the wish fulfilled, as Neville Goddard says. Okay, I'm going to take a Wisdom of the Oracle. Oh, my cards, honestly, they're just, yeah. We have a change in the wind. And this is that Tower. That change is coming, Leo, okay? And it's unavoidable. And you may not see it coming. You may not even want it. But trust me when I say that it's going to be helpful. It's going to be something that you are going to move past and go, okay, that's why that needed to happen, okay? And I'm going to just pick up the ones that I threw on the floor. Actually, no, I'll leave those there for now. Right. So let's take a Work Your Light. So anything for my lovely Leos, please? Okay. And ironically, this was the one that was on the floor. So it's obviously meant for you. Mintarkan, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. So my lovely Leos, some of you may be light workers, you know, this is about you feeling that discombobulation with the world, you know, just feeling like, I don't belong, this isn't where I'm meant to be, but it is where you're meant to be, you know. It's just that you may feel a little bit out of sorts, but trust me when I say that you have an important role to play, and you are being nudged by the universe right now to get back on course, to claim your power, to be what you were meant to be. Okay? And that can be scary. I know that can be scary. Right, I'm going to take a Enchanted Map Oracle. These are Colette Baron Reed. Okay. Okay. Nice. We have listening. Beautiful, beautiful cards. I love these cards so much. I'm trying not to get the window shining in it. Okay, so I like to give you what it says in the book with these cards, because these messages are beautiful, and it's just nice to have that full picture. So listening. An open heart will hear the message. And this, you know, before I get into reading this, actually, this is exactly what I was saying about the High Priestess in the reverse. You know, you're not listening to what you need to hear. And, you know, spirit, your source energy, your guardian angels, whatever you believe is trying to communicate with you. And it wants you to open up and listen. So when this card appears, you're being reminded that there is a time to speak and a time to be silent. Now is an occasion for listening. Pay attention not only to what is being spoken, but also to what is not being said at the moment. For the deeper message is not always obvious. Listen with your heart, not just your ears, and you'll find clarity. Receiving the listening card is a fortunate sign and ensures a greater understanding of your circumstances. Nice. And exactly what I've been saying, you know, there is something that you need to hear, my lovely Leos, so open yourself up to it and stop blocking it all. Okay, I'm going to take a healing with the fairies, because I feel like, do we want healing with the fairies or healing with the angels? I actually want angels. My lovely Leos need to know, please. Okay. Okay. So we have music. Again, this is listening, isn't it? You know, music is a great healer. Listening to music that uplifts and listening to music that makes you feel good. It's a great sort of therapy tool, if you like, to listen to the right kind of music, but be very aware of what you are listening to music-wise. You know, be aware of the lyrics, because you may be singing along to something and it's like, oh, a really great tune, and then you realize that what you're actually singing along is some pretty dark words. So really pay attention to that and use music to uplift, to make you feel good. Okay. And it's also a really good way, you know, some of you may be musicians yourselves, and it's a really good way of connecting with your higher self and connecting with spirit, because it's that creative energy that allows that flow, and you kind of lose yourself in music so that you are more open and more receptive. So that's a really good one. And then we have power. Yeah, and this is exactly what I've been saying throughout this. Own your power, you know. Step into that spotlight. Celebrate you. Celebrate your wins. Celebrate what it is that you want and own your power. Know that you have the power within you to change worlds. So own that. and really sort of try to tap into that powerful energy within. Okay, I'm going to take a magical mermaids and dolphins, and then I'm going to close the reading. I'm sorry. This is just hilarious because this is exactly what I've been saying. Synchronicity. Your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. My beautiful Leos, the message could not be any clearer. Stop blocking it. Okay, open up. Notice what is going on around you. Stop putting the blinkers on and notice those synchronicities. This is a time for you to open your channels up and see what source, what your guardian angels, what spirits, what they are trying to tell you. Because there's a message here for you. There is something important you need to recognize. And it's going to help you to move on in a positive and great way. So notice those synchronicities, Leo. Okay, until next time, please do remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And I hope that you have a wonderful November and that you do manage to open up and start receiving those messages. But until next time, have a great time. Namaste.